Likewise, although courts recognize that officers have the authority to issue reasonable orders to ensure officer safety and maintain the status quo during a lawful investigatory detention, because there was no valid basis to detain Damian, a court would likely conclude that he had no legal obligation to submit to law enforcement commands, such as Deputy Tyree's order to quote-unquote sit. Accordingly, it is also probable that Deputy Tyree's use of force against Damian was unconstitutional. Now, even assuming for the sake of argument that Damian was required to identify himself and comply with the order to sit, there still is a strong argument that Deputy Tyree's use of force was excessive. Applying the Graham factors to this situation, the suspected offense was minor at best, as the original suspicion of vehicle theft had been debunked, and the remaining issue was merely Damian's non-compliance in refusing to ID himself and sit. Likewise, there is no evidence that Damian posed a safety threat, as he was unarmed and made no threatening gestures or actions, and was not suspected of a violent crime. Finally, although Damian did pull his arm away when Deputy Tyree grabbed his wrist, this was a defensive resistance to being grabbed rather than an aggressive attack, and he was not attempting to flee the scene.